morning. I'm in my turtle outfit. It rained throughout the night, but just sprinkling, nothing heavy. We didn't really get too wet. We are at the end of the Smoky Mountains here, and we're attempting to finish them today because we're trying to rush our schedule a little bit because we want to camp at Max Patch to see the sunrise and the sunset. So if we can make it to Standing Bear today, that'll put us on a good schedule to actually camp at Max Patch instead of just pass through. However, that push today is 18 miles, and 7 of those miles are pure downhill, a descent of 3,000 feet, by far our longest, hardest, biggest descent, and our longest day. And this is kind of the longest that we've been hiking without a real break. So, and we got a ways until our next real break in Hot Springs. That's it. And okay, so let perseverance finish its work so that you may be made perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. If anyone lacks, let him ask.
If anyone lacks wisdom, he should ask God,
who gives generously to all without finding fault.
And it will be given to you.
And it will be given to you. Okay, so if anyone lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. And it will be given to you. And it will be given to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Consider it pure joy, my brethren, when you encounter trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be made perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. If anyone lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's a year of jubilee. Out of Zion's hill, salvation comes. Hey! Cock-a-doodle-doo! All right, it's about 10:15. We had another total fake out with the rain, which is awesome. I didn't have to be a turtle for too long. And we're cruising at a good, decent pace. Speaking of not being a turtle, we're totally doing the turtle method today. Wow, do we get a view here? Oh, a little one. Beautiful. We're descending pretty quickly. Look, the whole forest is totally different now. No more evergreens. We're back with like azalea bushes and flowering, tropical-y looking things. Oh, so pretty. Wow. So yeah, we're doing the turtle method today, where we're just going slow and steady all day. Slow and steady wins the race. We will get there when we get there. So anyway, last night I got out of the tent and there were these little glowing things, and I was like, are these lightning bugs? But I was looking, and they were mini mushrooms, super tiny, glow in the dark mushrooms, bioluminescent mushrooms. And I was like, wow, I've heard about these, but I didn't think I would ever see them. And apparently the only way to see them is to have your eyes super adjusted to the dark. So it has to be like really, really dark, and you have to have no light to be able to see them. And thankfully, I like never bring a headlamp out of my tent or whatever when I have to like go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, because usually like the moon's out or whatever. So anyway, I didn't bring any light out, and I saw these little glowing things, and I got back in the tent and I was like, hey Josh, like if you have to go to the bathroom at any point, just so you know, there's glowing mushrooms outside. And he was like, whoa, I have to go to the bathroom. And he got out and we both had a good laugh, and they were really cool, super tiny. It was awesome. I don't know what they're called or anything, or even what they look like, because I didn't even see any mushrooms around our tent but when we were setting up and before we went to bed. And then in the middle of the night, they were there.
And just try to make hot springs.
Yeah, hot springs is not far away.
Yesterday, Sunnyside, stopping for lunch before heading for Standing Bear. My feet say no, but my body is telling me yes.
Is that a song?
Yeah, my body is telling me yes. Ridgeland Amelia here, just doing a quick check-in. Sorry the shelter is still closed. We are doing our best to keep you all safe. Happy trails. Handout, 524. Did you ever meet him? He was like this politician guy with this QR code. I was like, bro, wrong audience.
But a QR code?
Yeah, he was like, I don't know. I was like doing trail magic when I met him, and he was like, oh, like blah blah blah, politician, like, oh, like, do you follow Joe? Like, and I thought Joe was like some hiker or something, and he meant like Joe Biden. And I was like, do you mean like Joe Biden, like the president? And he was like, yeah, like I work in DC, so we're almost on a first name basis. And then he was like, here's my QR code, like follow me or anything. And I was like, ah. I know, I was like, wow. I was like, do you want to hear about Jesus?
St. Anthony started talking politics, like.
Really? Oh yeah, he did with us too, actually.
Like, Anthony, I've been not talking politics ever since I got out here, and I'm going for a record.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And he was talking about like AI taking over. I'm like,
oh yeah, we talked about that for a second, because I was like, yeah, Elon Musk is the Antichrist, and he was laughing.
Talented engineer, but kind of nuts too. It's like a Bond villain almost.
I'm just like, yeah, right?
Yeah,
Everyone likes him. All right, that makes me wary.
When he starts saying put a chip in people's brain, I'm like,
Oh, people love it. They're like, yeah, I'll do it. They're like, it's inevitable. I'll do it. I'm like, it's not inevitable.
I'll be the one.
I'll die first.
That is crazy. It might be a queen ant.
Whoa, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness.
If we squish it,
That
and
is
larva comes out,
disgusting.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen
Here's
anything.
a hand for scale.
Wow, and that's a big hand. Oh my goodness. I think that's an ant. I think you're right.
It looks like an ant.
What the heck is it doing out here?
I think that's a queen ant.
I think you're right. And we were really loud during lunch and laughing a lot and saw no sign of activity.
Is he checking?
Yeah, looking in the tent. Give him a knock knock. Hello. They are in there? We don't know. Knock knock. Big summer blowout. We were really loud during lunch, so if someone was in there. That's a tiny tent.
I sleep pretty heavy.
True. Well,
Right by
who
the
knows?
bear cables.
Yeah, the bear cables are right there. Yeah.
So they're sleeping with there.
Yeah. I
There's
don't
no
know.
pack around either.
Unless there's no one in there and it's just a. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh,
You could do a knock
I know
knock.
what this is. There's a trail cam on it, so they're probably setting that up to see if a bear goes to it.
You can see the trail cam from here?
Yeah, see the trail cam attached to the tree? I did hear about this. I think this is
Okay.
to see if a bear comes.
Oh, they have a bell on it? Okay. Cock-a-doodle with the knowledge.
I just saw the trail cam and put 2 and 2
Okay.
together. So you can open that tent, see what's inside. Maybe
Yeah,
there's a
see
bunch of
what's
food.
see if it's something fun. It's okay. Well, bears aren't that dumb, are they? We don't know.
Sprayed it with like food scent or something. Like that.
Okay.
That is right. So this is the tea.
Well, we just had a great lunch with a bunch of people from the shelter last night. It's fun. We're like kind of leapfrogging with the same people every day, like getting to know people better and just hanging out with them. That's been cool. We're now on our way to the Mount Camerer fire tower, and it looks like we're gonna have a classic Josh and Tatiana whiteout view. So we'll see. Maybe it'll clear up by the time we get there. Back in my shell, of course it started raining right after I was like, oh, it didn't rain. It poured. My feet are soaked, the trail's soaked. I couldn't film anything because it was soaked and just gushing rain. I don't think that we're going to this fire tower if we're passing it because it's total whiteout, total thunderstorm. You don't want to climb a fire tower in a thunderstorm, right? Time for ibuprofen. In my traveling tent right now, waiting for water. It looks like the fire tower is a half mile off the trail, definitely skipping that, and we are officially on our downhill portion of the day. I was wrong this morning when I said it was 3,000 feet down. It's actually 3,800 feet down over 6.8 miles. So that's brutal. And we're descending about 7,000 feet in total today. So this is our hardest day yet by far, except the whole trail until this point has been a horse trail. So it's been really easy, which is awesome. We're like starting to not pray, but like jokingly hope that we see horse poop, because then we know that the trail will be easy. The trail recently has not had poop. A view! I'm risking so much to get these shots right now, but I can't help myself. It's still a gorgeous day. Thank God it's warm. Thank God we have water. Getting a nice little break here for a moment. And we saw some horse poop. So, looks like we're back on a horse trail. Thank goodness. We learned that the PCT was originally designed for horses. So that's why it's easier than the AT. And the AT was originally designed as like a Tour America trip, like go to different towns and see the country and all that. But they've changed it slowly over time, and now they purposely make it as hard as possible. People are raving about Hot Springs. They're saying it's like the best trail town. That's why we're planning on spending 2 days there and suffering now with no zeros and no stops to save money to do that. And everyone's talking about Max Patch. So I'm just excited. I'm excited.
You guys like it?
I'm so glad we're not staying here.
You don't have to hang your food. You can just keep moving.
Yeah, right?
I think that's what this is for.
Wow. This is hilarious. I hate it. Not staying here, but this is the perfect place to attract a bear. Sad.
Someone post that?
No, we
Oh,
still
you
haven't
did.
seen one. Messenger and Stupid. Sunnyside was here today, heading somewhere today. Guess I'll figure it out at some point. No bears, just a few mice. Beware a freight train. He will come in the night to swoon you with his train horn.